We've all felt it, that shiver down your spine in a dark room, the hair on your arms standing on end, the feeling that you're not alone. As paranormal investigators, we chase those feelings. We seek answers in the darkness, and sometimes we use tools to help us communicate with the other side. One of those tools is the REM-Pod. The REM-Pod is a fascinating piece of equipment. It's a small device. It's designed to detect fluctuations in electromagnetic fields just as a theremin does. So, what is a theremin, you ask? A theremin is a musical instrument played without being touched. The player moves their hands close to the instrument, breaking a magnetic field generated by the theremin. By doing this, various tones are created. Just like with the theremin, some outside force must break the magnetic field for the REM-Pod to activate. These fluctuations, some believe, are signs of spirit energy. Imagine a ghost trying to manifest. It needs energy. This energy might be detectable as a change in the electromagnetic field. That's where the REM-Pod comes in. The REM-Pod lights up and makes sounds when it detects these changes. It's like the spirits are trying to talk to us. They use the device to get our attention. Each beep, each flicker of light, could be a message from beyond. But like any tool in the paranormal field, the REM-Pod isn't without its critics. Some say it's a direct line to the spirit world. Others claim it's nothing more than a fancy gadget. So, is the REM-Pod a ghost hunter's best friend or just a clever illusion? Let's dive in and explore. The REM-Pod, short for radiating electromagnetic pod, is a staple in many paranormal investigators' toolkits. It works by emitting its own electromagnetic field and then monitoring for any disturbances within that field. When something or someone disrupts this field, the REM-Pod responds with lights and sounds. This makes it an invaluable tool for detecting potential paranormal activity in real time. The concept of using electromagnetic fields to detect spirits isn't new. Early ghost hunters used similar principles with less sophisticated equipment. Over the years, technology has evolved, and the REM-Pod represents a significant advancement in this field. Its portability and ease of use make it a favorite among both amateur and professional ghost hunters. The lights and sounds are not just random, they are calibrated to respond to specific types of disturbances. To use the REM-Pod, you simply turn it on and place it in an area where paranormal activity is suspected. Then, you wait and watch for any changes in the device's lights or sounds. Documenting these changes can help build a case for or against the presence of paranormal activity. Analyzing the data collected by the REM-Pod can provide insights into the nature of the disturbances detected. Whether you're a believer or a skeptic, the REM-Pod offers a tangible way to explore the unknown. So, the next time you feel that shiver down your spine, remember, there might be more to it than just a chill. With the REM-Pod in hand, you might just find the answers you're looking for. Many paranormal investigators swear by the REM-Pod. This device, which detects changes in the surrounding electromagnetic field, has become a staple in the toolkit of ghost hunters and paranormal enthusiasts alike. Its simplicity and effectiveness have made it a go-to for those seeking to communicate with the other side. They've seen it work firsthand. The excitement and sometimes fear that follows when the REM-Pod lights up or emits a sound is palpable. For many, these moments are not just random occurrences but meaningful interactions with entities beyond our understanding. They've witnessed the device light up in supposedly haunted locations. These places, often steeped in history and tragedy, provide a rich backdrop for paranormal investigations. The REM-Pod's lights cutting through the darkness can be both eerie and thrilling, adding to the mystique of the hunt. They've heard the sounds, seemingly in direct response to their questions. There are countless stories. Investigators often recount how they asked specific questions and received what they believe to be relevant answers through the REM-Pod's beeps and flashes. These interactions are often documented and shared within the community, adding to the collective knowledge and belief in the device's capabilities. Investigators asking a question in the silence of an abandoned asylum, only to hear the REM-Pod beep its response. The silence of these locations, often punctuated by the sudden activation of the REM-Pod, creates a dramatic and sometimes chilling experience. These moments are often captured on video, providing compelling if not conclusive evidence of paranormal activity. The device going off near an object with known historical significance. This adds another layer to the investigation, suggesting that the spirits or energies connected to these objects are interacting with the investigators. These occurrences are often seen as validations of the historical and emotional weight carried by these artifacts. These experiences are hard to explain away. Skeptics might argue that the REM-Pod's reactions are due to environmental factors or technical malfunctions, But for those who have witnessed these events, the timing and context of the activations are too precise to be mere coincidence. They fuel the belief that the REM-Pod is a bridge to the other side. This belief is not just based on isolated incidents but on a pattern of experiences shared by many investigators over time. The consistency of these reports strengthens the argument that the REM-Pod is more than just a gadget. It's a tool for communication with the unknown. Take, for example, the story of the Waverly Hills Sanatorium. This location, with its dark and tragic history, has been a focal point for paranormal investigations for years. The sheer number of reported hauntings and unexplained phenomena make it a prime candidate for testing the REM-Pod. This location is steeped in tragic history. Originally built as a tuberculosis hospital, Waverly Hills saw countless deaths and much suffering. The emotional and physical pain experienced by its patients is believed to have left a lasting imprint on the building, making it a hotspot for paranormal activity. It's known for its paranormal activity. Stories of ghostly apparitions, unexplained noises, and sudden drops in temperature are common among those who have visited. The REM-Pod has been used extensively in this location, often with startling results. Investigators have used the REM-Pod there, and the device has been reported to react strongly in areas where patients were known to have suffered, such as the infamous Room 502, where a nurse is said to have committed suicide. They've reported the device reacting strongly in areas where patients were known to have suffered. These reactions are often seen as attempts by the spirits to communicate their pain or seek closure. The emotional weight of these interactions is not lost on the investigators, who often feel a deep sense of connection to the spirits they believe they are communicating with. These accounts are difficult to ignore. While skeptics may dismiss them as mere anecdotes, the sheer volume and consistency of these reports make them hard to discount entirely. For many in the paranormal community, these stories are a form of evidence, building a case for the existence of the supernatural. They suggest a connection between the REM-Pod, the location, and the spirits that may reside there. This connection is often seen as a form of validation for the investigators, confirming their belief that they are not alone in these haunted locations. These stories, passed down within the paranormal community, hold weight. They are shared in forums, at conferences, and in documentaries, creating a rich tapestry of experiences that support the belief in the REM-Pod's effectiveness. They come from experienced investigators. These are individuals who have spent years, sometimes decades, exploring the unknown. Their expertise and dedication lend credibility to their accounts, making their stories all the more compelling. People who have dedicated their lives to understanding the unknown. Their passion and commitment drive them to seek out the truth, no matter how elusive it may be. For them, the REM-Pod is not just a tool, but a key to unlocking the mysteries of the afterlife. While anecdotal evidence isn't scientific proof, it's hard to deny the impact these experiences have had on those who believe. The stories and experiences shared by these investigators continue to inspire and intrigue, keeping the quest for answers alive. Not everyone is convinced by anecdotal evidence. While some people are quick to believe in the paranormal, others demand more rigorous proof. They want to see data that can be tested and verified, not just stories or personal experiences. Skeptics, including some scientists, approach the REM-Pod with a healthy dose of doubt. They are trained to question and to seek out alternative explanations for phenomena that might initially seem mysterious or unexplainable. They argue that the device's readings can be easily explained. For instance, they might point out that the REM-Pod is sensitive to electromagnetic fields, which are common in many environments. They point to potential sources of interference. Electromagnetic fields are everywhere. From the wiring in our walls to the gadgets we use daily, these fields are a part of our modern world. Electrical wiring, appliances, even cell phones can cause fluctuations. These everyday items emit electromagnetic energy that can be picked up by sensitive devices like the REM-Pod. These fluctuations, skeptics argue, are what the REM-Pod is picking up. They believe that the device is not detecting spirits, but rather the electromagnetic noise from the environment, not spirits. This perspective is grounded in a desire for empirical evidence and repeatable results. Controlled experiments have been conducted. These experiments are designed to test the REM-Pod's responses under various conditions. These experiments attempt to recreate the conditions under which a REM-Pod might react. By controlling the environment, researchers can isolate specific variables and determine what is truly causing the device to respond. Often they can replicate the same responses without the presence of anything paranormal. This suggests that the REM-Pod's reactions are not necessarily indicative of ghostly activity. Take, for example, an experiment where a REM-Pod was placed near a running microwave. The device reacted strongly. This is because microwaves emit a significant amount of electromagnetic energy. It lit up and made sounds. The REM-Pod sensors were detecting the electromagnetic energy from the microwave, not a ghostly presence. But there were no ghosts present. This kind of experiment helps to illustrate the importance of understanding the limitations and sensitivities of the equipment used in paranormal investigations. Just electromagnetic energy emitted by the appliance. This is a crucial point for skeptics who argue that many supposed paranormal readings can be attributed to mundane sources. This experiment, and others like it, highlight the importance of critical thinking in paranormal investigations. Without a skeptical approach, it's easy to misinterpret data and jump to conclusions. Skeptics also question the interpretation of the REM-Pod signals. They argue that without a clear understanding of what the device is detecting, it's impossible to make definitive claims about the presence of spirits. However, how many microwaves are running in an abandoned, haunted location with no electricity or any power lines even around it? This exact science can't explain this, especially when the EMF is checked and verified with another EMF meter and records a 0 reading. The device beeps and lights up. But what does that mean? Is it really a sign of paranormal activity, or is it just reacting to environmental factors? Without a clear framework for interpreting these signals, the data collected by the REM-Pod remains ambiguous. However, when the REM-Pod responds only to questions being asked and there is no outside interference, and this has been verified, the evidence is hard to dispute. Is it a spirit trying to communicate? Critics and skeptics can't explain this. Skeptics still urge for more rigorous testing and analysis. They continue to argue that it's difficult to draw definitive conclusions without clearly understanding what the signals represent. The skeptics advocate for a more scientific approach to studying the paranormal, one that relies on controlled experiments and repeatable results. They cannot explain how a REM-Pod can respond when no other outside EMF interference is present, and it is proven, or how the REM-Pod can seem to respond intelligently to questions being asked. How do you feel, and what do you think? Is the REM-Pod a useful tool for the paranormal investigator? Does it respond to spirit energy or just to EMF interference? Leave your comments below, and please be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. It does not cost you a thing, but it helps our channel immensely. Thank you for watching.